Hey guys, what's up? So we're chilling with the car again, and so today I'm going to start kind of getting everything off the head here. I'm going to pull the intake off because I'm going to work on the intake first before I move on to the head. So I kind of got a little bit of a bag here, so I'm going to get the intake off of the head, and I'm going to put the bag over the head, just to kind of keep it clean for now. So I'm going to be porting and everything to this guy first. So yeah, I'm not really going to kind of do time-lapse kind of a thing, so they're kind of a pain in my ass, so at least I'm being honest with it. But what I am going to be doing is just kind of keeping you guys updated on the steps where I'm at for this type of stuff. So probably be pulling the fuel rail off first, then I'll be going to pulling the intake off, and I'm going to pull the vacuum hoses and stuff off of it, and pull this 3-stage intake off. There's this top part, there's a middle part there, and then the bottom part. So I'm going to pull that all apart. So here we go. Got the intake off the head. The head's just kind of sealed, you know, just for a little extra protection, even though it's all going to be cleaned out. But yeah, so now I'm going to get to disassembling my whole intake here. I'm going to pop all my hoses and extra crap all off of this thing. Get the throttle body off and all that. And get to making some more power out of this bitch. So I'm just going to kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea on what I'm doing. So here you can see, kind of hard to see, I'll get my light. I really need a new camera. So, as you can see, there is 8 full runners. They do connect at the bottom there. And so they're divided into 8 runners. You got the 4 long, 4 short. And I totally canceled that out. I got rid of that type of feature, what it actually is supposed to be doing, when I dropped this motor into the Accord, because there is a little vacuum box that sits under the intake that controls the whole thing. So it usually kicks in at 4,500 RPMs or something like that. It'll open all the runners. But I canceled that out, and now the moment you hit the gas, all the runners open at the same time. And so what I'm going to be doing is totally deleting that. So I'll be cutting all of the channels out into the top 2 will just be one big channel, and then these ones will be 1, 2, 3, and 4 channels. You'll kind of see as I get the progress on it, but yeah, so that's kind of the idea on what I'm doing with this. It's to get a little bit more CFM flowing through this intake. Okay, so here we go, guys. I started already on the top part of the intake here. Here, actually, I'll get you, instead of explaining it, I actually got a spare intake over here that I can show. Okay. So here's what I got going on, guys. This is the stock intake. This is a spare one I have sitting around, just to kind of show you the difference of what I am doing. So you got all the start. Here's the start for all 8 of the channels between the short and long runners that the H22 came with stock. And then so here's what I started on so far. I've gotten the inside cut out, and then I started to grind away to, you know, make it nice, not freaking half-assed. But yeah, so I kind of did a little beginning stage on the middle one there. So I suck explaining this stuff. I am not a teacher. Okay, so that's how it was when we first started. It's kind of cut on an angle because it's hard to cut it with a Dremel. And then we move along to here where I started to grind it, and then I ground it even more, and then there's the finish. So because there's going to be a little bit of a side boob going on over there, but it doesn't have to be 100% flush. Keeps a little strength to the intake, especially since it's already bubbles over anyway, so you still want to keep it round, not take too much material out or else you'll weaken it. But yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing. It's very, very time consuming. I've probably, to hollow this piece out and start grinding this, and this, I've probably already been here for over an hour, I think, or so. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on grinding away and finishing the top part of the intake. This is probably the easier part because the 2 are down there. And the metal is a lot thicker. So it's going to be a lot more entertaining to try and cut through. I do have cutter wheels for the grinder that I am using, but still it takes time. But it will be worth it in the end, and it will be cool to kind of show you guys exactly how much power doing all this work to the motor will make for us. Because this thing was basically bone stock. This is the first time this motor has ever been pulled apart in 260,000 kilometers. And so I'll be porting the head after I'm done this intake runner mod. But it'd be kind of cool to gauge, because I did dyno this car, like I've said multiple times. So I know exactly how much power this motor did make. It made 185 wheel and 156 foot-pounds of torque. So it would be cool to see if it would be cool to see the benefits of doing this with the extra airflow getting to the motor. And there is a little bit more than just straight out porting it, making it bigger. Like the intake, yeah, I'm just porting it, making it bigger. But there is a difference between for the head. It's not just porting the head bigger. Like you can port it bigger, you'll get a bit of a gain. But there's a technique of porting the head with airflow and speed that will benefit you more with a port. So, but yeah, I'm going to continue up on this freaking intake here for another couple hours. Probably, hopefully maybe get almost done tonight, and get it or bring it to my work and clean it out. Possibly might have to wait until the following day, because I don't know how much more I'm going to get done of this. I only got so many cutting wheels, so I need to go get more, or well, these grinding wheels. But I'll go until my container's empty, and then call her, and then I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on. But yeah, this is step number 1 for making some more ponies. I mean, it might not sound like a lot, but I'm only going for like, my goal is 15 more wheel horsepower out of porting this intake and head, which that's a pretty reasonable goal. That's all I want to, because if I am able to do that, boom, I got a 200 wheel horsepower 2.2 liter that has yet to be tuned. It's not even tuned. It's still running a stock Prelude ECU in the Accord. And so, I mean, if I can make 200 wheel on that, that's a definite improvement over a stock one. I mean, it's a light car. It'll rip. It'll be fun. But yeah, it'll be lit in the rear.